San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chamber of Commerce. San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chambers of Commerce.
Generational wealth, invested to communities, my black people we help. Stick together as we continue to fight through the problem. As long as we got a fist high, you know we gon' solve it. But let's
What's up, family? Welcome to Black Chamber of Convos. Name came up with by me. The County of San Diego Black Chamber of Commerce podcast, where we're going to deliver on just speaking about economic prosperity and how we're building generational wealth through business, through enterprise, and through education. My name is Jerome. If you don't recognize who I am, you probably recognize my voice because I've probably spoken to you on the phone. I'm the assistant for the chamber. I've been with them for about 6 months. I started around the end of August. And I'm not just saying this because I know my boss is going to listen to this. It's been the most fulfilling work of my life because I finally feel like I'm really part of the black community. I really feel like I'm doing something for the people who look like me. So yeah, that's who I am. You'll probably hear from me again because I spend all day just calling you guys, emailing y'all. If I'm bothering y'all, it's probably not going to stop unless they fire me. So, but yeah, that's who I am. Today's episode, we're going to be talking to a couple members of the chamber, a couple business owners who are known around San Diego, and it was just by coincidence. They're both from Detroit, so 313 represent. I would say go Lions, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Right now, I'm going to pass it to them real quick. I'm just going to have them introduce themselves real quick. So,
how you doing? My name is Victor, one of the owners of Soulfood City 313, alongside with my cousin, Kaylin, head chef over there, also owner of Acrylic Vibes. We're grateful to be here.
My name is Tyra Hawthorne. I am the founder and CEO of Heartbeat Music and Performing Arts Academy.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys. So as you guys know, unless you've been on vacation the last 2 weeks outside of the city, we've faced some storms in San Diego. I know it's not very familiar, but we've had a lot of rain. It's led to a lot of floods. And the areas that were damaged were most of the areas we stay in, the areas where our businesses reside. So the issue with that is a lot of the damage is not being covered. It's not being just supported by the whole city. So we're being affected by it. A lot of businesses are being hindered, especially to business owners that I'm here with today. So I just brought them in today because to kick off our episode today, it's called Rise Above, how D4 business owners are navigating the flood disaster. I'm having them just speak about how they've been affected by the flood and how they're trying to get through it and how the different struggles they've had and how some people in the city may have not reached out or how they've had to clean up different things like mold, flooding, just water damage in general. I want them to speak on it. So, if you guys don't mind, I'm kicking it off to y'all.
Okay, so Soulfood City, we was open for about a year and 6 months, and then late last year, we ended up having to close, sadly. We were closed for maybe about a month and a half, and then found the Jacob Center. And then we got set up there. We was getting everything changed along with like the Google, Apple Maps and everything with the address change and bringing our clientele back over there. I mean, from Barrio Logan to over there. And we were just getting good. We got the business cards and everything. Then the storm hit, right? And the next day we couldn't come in the building. The first floor was all flooded. You know, it took out some of our equipment. Took out the electric. We had to throw out a lot of food. We had just shopped that 2 days before, so we threw out all that food. It's just been rough. And we waiting until we can get back open. We still doing catering right now, but like DoorDash, Uber Eats, we can't really do that right now because our whole room is messed up right now. The walls is all broken out. So it's just a waiting game right now for us. You know, it hurt us bad. It's really our only source of income. So me and my cousin, we got to make ends meet doing something else. So we appreciate the Black Chambers for allowing us to come out here, promote our business and everything. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. But I wanted to ask, if you don't mind me asking, I'm pretty sure everybody in San Diego, the main picture they saw from the flood that was probably going viral was the picture you guys probably saw the video of pretty much Jacob Center flooding, the whole parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
You see cars floating and seeing that you can't even get into the building no more unless you're a good swimmer. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on that. Like when you first saw that, or if you were nearby, like what exactly were you thinking when you saw that? Just thinking about your business or what's going to happen next, seeing that the building's inaccessible and that it's flooding that bad, because that was like 6 feet of water.
Mm-hmm. But we wasn't there like at the building because they had already told us early that morning like don't even come in, like everything, the power's out and there's water coming in already. So we just seeing like pictures coming through. They sent us pictures and we see like 2 cars blocking the entrance. It was a Tesla and then like a Nissan or something. Just mud and water everywhere. Like we was devastated because we was ready to open. Sunday's our good day, and that was the first day. Like we couldn't even open, so we like, all right, we was prepped and ready to go for Sunday, but had to waste everything. And then like the date we was going to be able to open, it just kept getting pushed back, pushed back. So that's what it left us at.
I appreciate you sharing that, man. That sucks. When I first saw that, all I was thinking of every organization, every shop that was there. I was just thinking, yeah, they can't do anything for the foreseeable future because all that damage. That doesn't take like a week to fix. You have to fix the elevator. They have to go through the piping. They're still cleaning out water and mold from the building. So I can understand how that hindered you guys. Appreciate that, Miss Hawthorne. You want to take over?
So the day of the flood, I received a call from my early education director letting me know that the water was getting high in the back of the building, where it's a stream, but I guess the water really had nowhere to go. And at the time, it wasn't really high, but she was kind of like giving me a heads up of what was going on. So I just, I told her to just keep me posted. Not even 30 minutes later, she had called me to let me know that the water had risen about 7 feet high and that it was starting to enter into the infant room of the child care center. And within like 15 minutes, the water had started rushing in from the front of the building and the back of the building, and we were operating with our kids at that time. For the so we had staff like literally picking the kids up out the cribs off the floor, carrying them on their backs because the water had gotten waist high, and we had parents, fathers that was coming in to grab some of the kids to kind of secure them in one of the staff members' vans until the parents can get to them because at this time now Imperial was flooded, so parents are having a really hard time even trying to get to their kids. So we kept them safe. At this time, I couldn't get to them because I worked full time, so I was on base because I work for the Department of Defense as well, and they had the base shut down, so I couldn't get to them. Parents couldn't get to the kids. It was a nightmare. So our tallest parent is like almost 7 feet, and even the water was up to his waist as he's trying to get his girls and his best friend's kids up out of there. So the staff was secured once all the parents finally got to the kids. The staff was secured for the day. And the next day when I went in, I still don't even think I really understood how bad the damage was. And when I had went in, and the minute I pulled up on the site, the tent that we have on the playground for the infants and stuff, everything was like tore down. The fences were tore down, and I was like, this is worse than I thought. So then I went inside the building, and there was just water everywhere, like all of our equipment, the kids, the childcare stuff. And the second part of that is in the evening we operate a band, a full-on marching band, and all of the drums were damaged. All of the some of the cribs, all of the office furniture, food that we had just ordered from Cisco for the kids had got damaged because it was on the floor and we hadn't had a chance to really put it up. So that within itself was devastating. I thought that this was going to be kind of like a quick fix, like I'm going to be able to, just get the furniture out of here. We do a real good deep clean, dry the building out. But then I was told that we actually had to pull up all the flooring, cut into the walls, pull up the carpet. So we had like 3 days to get all of that stuff out. We had 4 classrooms full of preschool furniture that we had to. So we ended up getting 3 storage bins just to hold all of this furniture. All of the flooring was pulled up. The walls are cut into. We had a really nice mural for our kids, for our high school kids, so that they can kind of like see the direction they was going because we promote historically black colleges and universities. The murals was cut into. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part of it was that we was running to the case where all of our families who was relying on us for care could not get care. And our preschool is state funded. So we serve the community of low income families so that they can get quality child care and not have to worry about paying $200-300 a week in child care fees. So that was a tough one because of the fact that where are they gonna, if you're already struggling paycheck to paycheck to make ends meet, you definitely can't come up with $300-400 a week.
For childcare.
For childcare, exactly. So we was not even sure how long we was going to be closed. Then it went from us being closed to February 12th, to now we're closed at the end of the month. Now we're going to be closed until possibly the end of March. So with that pressure on top of just everything that was going on, it was kind of like up to me to figure out what to do. And the blessing was that we had expanded, so I had a location up in Escondido. But it was like, how do I get these kids to Escondido every single day? The parents are not going to be able to get up there, so we ended up having to rent a van. Our staff is on board. We load the kids up every day at the site. We take them up there. They get their care for free, and then we bring them back. But my high school kids right now, it's just they're out. And what sucks about that is that we have seniors who are due to audition this month, Jackson State, Tennessee State, and we're still trying to make that happen. But I have not been able to be with them, work with them this entire month. So we're really just going to be winging it. Like, I'm praying that they're doing what they're supposed to do, and we do some Zoom calls. But we're winging it, you know. So it's like their future is on the line, and we're trying. So it's just everybody's just exhausted. People are having to go to Escondido every day, come back. You know, it's just it's such an exhausting moment right now. And then when you start asking for help, it just feels like it's nowhere to be found. Like, you know, everybody was asking, like, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need? And I'm literally saying what I need. Like, I'm not, at this point, I'm not even sugarcoating. I'm like, look, we need help getting the stuff out the building. We need funding. Like, we need donations. This is going to cost a lot of money. Like, the gratefulness in this was that our landlord had at least flood insurance to take care of the, you know, the flooring and everything like that. But all of the furniture and everything, that's falling back on us. And then trying to get, you know, resources to get the kids back and forth. You know, that's money getting vans, that's gas money. So it's been frustrating. It's been frustrating from the point of trying to make it work and then feeling like there's just absolutely no assistance for us. Everything is catered to. While I understand everything being catered to the homes, but I also feel like there's not very much support that's coming in for businesses. Like, we're having to just figure it out. And like, you know, they said this is their only source of income. The blessing is that I do still work full time, but then my business is a nonprofit. So it's like, if I'm losing income, how do I pay my staff?
Exactly.
You know, things like that. So it's been frustrating. It's been really hard.
So, Hawthorne, I appreciate you sharing that. But what really highlighted me is I didn't realize that you also care for high school students. You help them get into colleges, get into HBCUs, you know, get them auditions and everything. I was just thinking, I'm thinking of little kids only. I'm not thinking that you're also taking care of like kids who are getting ready for their future, and the fact that their auditions, them being able to be in contact with these colleges being hindered, that's even bigger. And what you also highlighted that I was thinking of is they have flood insurance, but that's just covering literal water damage. They're not thinking of you're transporting kids everywhere, the furniture. There's just so much that goes into it. It just feels like the city, just in general, could be more prepared for things like this, thinking of how the businesses are going to be affected if the water takes out everything. They're just thinking, oh, we'll dry out the building and they'll be back to normal. But that's not the case, especially for your guys' two the type of organizations you guys run. You're not just worried about, oh, there's no water here. You got to follow health code violations because you can't cook unless you're following every rule in the book. You're watching kids, so you're gonna have people down your throat. Make sure you're not violating anything. You got to watch for each kid. So I just feel like that's something to focus on really when it comes to flood victims. Is if they're running a business, it's not just, oh, there's no water in there, they're good now. It's, oh, was their equipment messed up? Is their clientele going to be okay? And I feel like that's something we need to highlight for the city for next time this happens, because we got to be prepared. We're not thinking, oh, the rain's gone, we should be good now, because it flooded bad last year. It might flood bad in April because we're going to have spring showers going to rain in. So I thank you guys for sharing that. And I just want to highlight for you guys that these two organizations, these two business owners, they're people that run our neighborhoods. They run our communities. They're a focal point of it. So we need to make sure that we're there for them and we support them. Now, back to you guys. I just want you guys to, if you guys have anything to share about your business, any promos, where they could donate if they want to help you guys out, or anything going on with your business, you guys want to share that, go ahead.
So we have a GoFundMe. It's on our Instagram page, Soulfood City _313. We can also do catering. We do catering, so we have our catering menu online. And then you can also check it on our Instagram page. DM us, email us, or call us. The email is soulfoodcity313 @gmail.com. And just let us know what you want to get. We can get you going. We appreciate it. Make sure you check out Acrylic Vibes as well. It's a glass painting business on Head Shelf. She also holds, so make sure you check that out.
For us, you can go on our website at www.hbmpaa.org, and there's a donate button there that you can click on and make a donation of any amount. No donation is too small, and anything that you do could definitely help support us in our efforts to try to keep our services running for our families.
Appreciate you guys all listening. This is Jerome again with the Black Chamber. You guys got anything else you want to say? Victor Peterson, Tyra Hawthorne. You guys go check them out. If you guys want to talk to me some more, call me at 619-269-9400, and we can just talk. If you need any help with your business, I can help you out any way I can. Or if you just want to talk, feel free to hit me up. Hope you guys have a good night. And if you think of money, you think of Black Chamber.
San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chamber. Newcomers. San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chamber. San Diego Black Chambers. Newcomers.
Generational wealth invested to communities. My black people we help. Stick together as we can.